In today's video, I'm going to show you a catastrophe of home ownership in Canada. Let's go inside my basement and I'll show you something that can potentially make me go bankrupt, a damage that could be worth $100,000. That is what the contractor has told me that it might cost me in the very end. And let me explain to you in a moment. But first, let me show you what is going on here in Calgary, Alberta. This is welcome to my beautiful home, or what's left of it. This is my legal basement suite. So the good news is I cannot rent it anymore. So I have privacy. The bad news about it is I cannot rent it anymore, and I don't have a basement suite until it's done. Guys, I'm going to let me show you and I'll tell you what happened. So you see all of this drying equipment. It looks better now than it did a day before. They are drying my equipment here, my home here. All of a sudden, crazy rain has started. Nothing bad about it. It's all great looking out of the window and thinking, yeah, it's a rain. Nothing going on about it, and beautiful sitting at home enjoying the weather from a window, until all of a sudden, spontaneously, from three different directions, I would say, from everywhere and nowhere, I don't know where, out of nowhere, the water started coming into my basement and flooding it. Guys, look at all this stuff. Even my electronics got suffered. I still have to see what's working, what's not. It's insane. I used to have cork flooring here. Beautiful basement. Beautiful place. And now, guys, check this out. Check this out. Look at this. It's all gone. Everything is gone. And I'll tell you what the contractor is saying. Let me sit down and show you. What the contractors are saying here. I muted my microphone so you don't hear the fan so much. I hope it's not going to be too loud. It should work. AI is supposed to clear my voice so you can hear me better with the fan blowing into my face. So they're saying that it has to be going 4 foot up out here or here. They're going to cut this drywall. All of this is going to go. They have removed the flooring. They have removed the baseboards. They have put my furniture here, and they have covered everything. They put dehumidifiers and fans all over here, and they're estimating already like over $6,000 worth of work so far, and they're estimating it's going to be like $20,000 for the flood remediation and the rest. And then they're saying that, right now the quote is about in the ballpark of $60,000 of the repairs. However, after talking today to the people that are doing this work for me, they are saying that if they find asbestos in my walls, with the personal contacts coverage and everything, it's going to push up to $100,000 worth of repairs. And honestly, guys, $100,000 right now in Canada, that is more than an average household income in Canada before tax. So in order for you to have that kind of money, you are pushing to $150,000 or $160,000 before tax. And honestly, I'll tell you right now, guys, if this insurance policy doesn't cover it, I might go bankrupt. I might go broke, because I do not have $100,000 available to me to do all of this stuff. So luckily, I haven't got charged anything yet for all the work, and they're dealing with the insurance company. But I'm just telling you guys that this can make you go broke. Last year, my wife, she said, I need an extended coverage for flood. And I'm like, what flood are you talking about? It's Canyon Meadows. The house is on a freaking slope. There is a slope, a big slope. There is no way the water can get here. The gradient is correct. The house is built well. And you are wanting me to pay more for insurance because you want the flood coverage? She said, yeah. And I said, okay. And to my surprise, this happened. The flood has happened. I would never anticipate the flood to be here. Not at this gradient, not on anything. And they're saying that, well, these guys who came here, they said that's pretty common. And I don't have any problems. This basement is not faulty. But all of a sudden, it started filling up with water from every direction, like a river going on. After this prolonged rain, extreme weather conditions. They told me some terminology, but excuse my French, guys, I don't freaking know what the contractors are saying. They're too smart for me, so because I've never encountered it. And honestly, guys, look at all this. The water was coming here. The water was coming here. The water was going, I don't know, guys. It was coming over here, and then it was going in the utility room as well. The only thing it was not coming from is upstairs where I was living, and it was all flooded. And I didn't know what's going on. And it's so terrifying because, number one, there is no flood outside on the street. I don't see any water anywhere. You know, it's just rain. And then there is no broken pipes here. I don't see anything. So for me, to my shock, it was like, I need a reason for the flood to happen. But the reason is that there is a reason it can actually happen. And those guys explained to me how it can happen. It still blows my mind that it can happen, but it's physics. And they told me that 1,000 homes got this kind of thing. So the only good part about it is, guys, I'll tell you, the only good part about it is now I know a little bit how to deal with it. But I want to read your comments. I need your help, guys, right now. I'm not asking you for money, guys. I'm not asking you to subscribe or anything. I just need your help to see your comments. What should I watch out for if you were in this kind of situation? Now, my neighbors told me that they had a flood 20 years ago, and because of that, they installed a sump pump, and they installed a whipping tile. And then they said that there was another flood 30 years ago. I didn't even know that. Nobody tells me until it happens. And I didn't know that can happen in this home. But anyways, I want to ask you guys, did you have this kind of situation? What should I do? What should I watch out for? Because honestly, I just called the company. They came in, they installed all the equipment. I don't know how this situation works yet. But, but what I'm afraid of is that these guys are going to come in here, guys. They're going to charge me through the roof, through the nose, for all of this equipment. And then if anything goes wrong, I am basically screwed. How do you protect yourself? What is the step? And they're telling me there are 3 stages for this situation. Number 1 is they have to remove the water. Then they're going to get the testing for asbestos. Then they're going to do the demolition. And after, and remediation if needed for asbestos if it's needed. Now, if there is asbestos, we'll see. Then they're going to do the demolition. And then it's called restoration. They're going to fix everything. Now, I don't know whether I want to stick with one company for restoration or I want to hire another company. But I'm also worried by one thing is that one company can inflate the cost for whatever they're doing right now, and then I'll have to be forced to use them for restoration process. But I might want to get different quotes from different contractors, and I might want to deal with the insurance directly. Right now they're dealing with it. I honestly don't know how this works. It's something new to me, and I have 2 worries. Number 1 worry, whether it's going to get covered by insurance or not. Number 2 worry is that how much the company that's doing is going to charge me and if it's going to cost me. Number 3 worry, if the insurance covers everything and everything is good, what should I be watching out for? What can be handled by these companies? What can be restored? What can be fixed? I don't know nothing, and I'm learning. So I'll keep more videos about it. I'll give you updates. So far, this thing is just broken down, and I'll tell you guys. I'm going to sit down like a Ukrainian gopnik. Some people think gopniks are only in Russia, but it's also in Ukraine. I'm going to sit down and I'll tell you honestly right now that with all of this stuff that you see around me right now, your guy Igor could any one of you guys too, but right now it's me, could easily go bankrupt. With all of this stuff behind me, easily, if something goes wrong, and then I'm going to be definitely screwed. I mean, if the insurance doesn't cover it, then it's going to be a disaster. If the insurance covers it, but the company that is doing it is going to overcharge me, it's not going to be good either. So, yeah, you never know what's going to happen in life, but luckily, guys, I'm a real estate agent, and I want to tell you that you should be buying homes with me. I work with eXp Realty. And you should be buying homes with me so that I can pay my bills now. But honestly, guys, if you don't want to have such a problem, don't buy a home. But if you, and honestly, I'll be honest with you, I am a guy who attracts this kind of interesting situations, maybe so that I can show it to you on this channel and guide you through the process. Maybe there is a positive aspect to it, but it's probably never going to happen to you. Chances are you live your entire life, you own a bunch of real estate, and this is never going to happen to you in your lifetime. Luckily for you, it has happened to me, and I'm going to document it, and I'll probably help you through the process, by learning from this channel as well, that if it happens to you, you would know what happened to me, and it will help you in the future to deal with the flood, to deal with the restoration, and on all that stuff, guys. I'm really, really shocked, and I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm also thinking it's pretty insane, right? You're living, and you're like, life in Canada is, I don't want to complain, but the life in Canada is so expensive. You're low on money, real estate market slowed down, seasonality as well for the summer, and you're tight on a budget, and then on top of it, you get this bang, and this stuff happens. And not just like a flood. Okay, let's say a dishwasher leaks. Fine, it's not a big deal. But this is a freaking disaster. And it ain't happened to anyone. And it's out of your control. And you cannot do nothing about it. In fact, the insurance company told me there is a home in Canyon Meadows that the insurance company I'm dealing with, that I don't remember, is it them or their contractor? One of them is either the insurance company, or I think it was their contractor, the company that they hire, told me when they were trying to schedule an appointment. There is another house in Canyon Meadows, has whip and tile, has sump pump, has the entire system around it, and it still got flooded regardless of all of that. So yeah, this can happen to anyone. It's very unfortunate, and luckily for you guys, it happened to me. And I don't know, guys, as a real estate agent, I'm getting more and more experience with all sorts of situations, not only from my client side, doing it for over 4 years now, but also through myself. Yeah, and I'm an investor, and honestly, I was talking to an investor who owns a bunch of properties. He said this kind of flood never happened to him. A bunch of other things has happened to him, but he's saying that get used to it. It's part of the game. Right now, my tenant's dryer has broken down. I'm getting a technician there. I was trying to fix his dryer the entire day yesterday. The flood is going on. I'm doing renovations on my condo that I'm selling and in Renfield right now. I just finished the flooring there, and then this happened. And selling 5 other properties, dealing with the condo docs and other things, and working with buyers and sellers. And I'm actually running late for an appointment with my investor client, and then I have to meet a buyer tomorrow. And I look like this. I don't even have time to shave. I do not sleep, and I'm going through a bunch of other things that are even more serious, but I'm going to leave it out of these videos for now, because I don't want to talk about it. Anyways, bunch of interesting things going on here in Canada, and I'll tell you, yeah, I'm actually, I don't know how to react to it. I don't know whether I should be sad or not, but I'm just saying that this happened and now I have to deal with it. That's all. That's all I can do. Like, I cannot be complaining on this video saying, oh, why me? Why me? Well, that happened. Now I have to deal with it, and I'll deal with it as I always deal with other stuff. So that's all. I want to read your comments. Please give me some guidance, because, guys, I don't want to. I'm honestly, I don't trust. The problem is I'm worried about the company that is doing it. I'm worried about the insurance, whether they're going to approve it. I'm worried about the contractor that the insurance is going to hire, whether that contractor company is going to try to screw me out of my coverage. And I'm worried about everything. Like, until that stuff is fixed and and done, I don't know. We'll see, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next video. And bye for now. We'll see. I'll keep you posted, guys. Thank you.